Hey everyone, my name is Brian Kim, and I work for Outdoor Emporium as their fishing lead. Let's talk legalities for crab pots. You must have some sort of rot cord that rots away in the event that in case you do lose your crab pot. This one has a rot cord holding the bungee that holds the door closed. On the Danielson, there is a ring here held up by some rot cord that will fall away when the rot cord rots away. This is not only a legal requirement, but it is also better for the environment, as if you do lose a pot, the rot cord will allow the crab to escape, and it will prevent the crab pot from crabbing on its own. All crab pots are also required to have an escape ring, such as this one, or this one. This allows smaller crab to escape easily, leaving only legal sized crabs in your crab pot. The next component to a crab pot setup is a harness. I like using a 4-point harness just like these. This one happens to be stainless steel, but they also make them in steel and plastic. These simply attach to 4 points on the outside of the pot via these clips, and they all come together on a central ring. This ensures that the crab pot lands on the bottom right side up, and not on its side or upside down. On mine, I happen to have a piece of yellow poly rope with a C-link attached to the top. I like these C-links because they are very easy to use, so I can quickly connect my lighted rope or whatever rope to the harness. You don't have to use these, you can simply tie your rope onto this ring as well. There are 2 types of rope: yellow poly and leaded rope. Leaded rope sinks, leaded poly floats. If you do use the yellow poly, because it floats, you are required to have a rope weight attached to it to sink the excess rope. This is for your safety and others, so the excess rope does not get caught up in props of boats. If you use leaded, it is not a concern because it does sink. Now at the top of your rope, you'll need to have at least one red-white buoy, just like this, with your name and your address written in permanent marker legibly on its surface. It is optional, but it is a good idea to also put your phone number on this buoy, so if your pot does get lost, someone who picks it up can give you a call. You can use a buoy stick like so, or just a red-white buoy on its own. In many places, the current is strong enough where a single buoy will get sucked underwater, so it is always a good idea to have at least 2 buoys on your rope. Most buoy sticks do come with a rope clip at the bottom, so this can simply be hooked onto a loop that you create at the top of your rope that's connected to your crab pot. You can also change out the flag color up here, and even paint the stick a different color if you are crabbing in a very crowded area. I do like to run a 3rd buoy on some yellow poly runner about 5 or 6 feet. At the end of it, I have a clamp that I simply attach to the rope down here. What this does is it gives me 5 or 6 feet of rope I can aim for with the boat hook. Plus, if these 2 get sucked down underwater due to the currents or a piece of kelp getting caught on the rope, The third buoy almost never gets pulled down. It's just a little extra insurance if the current's running really, really hard. All this and more can be found at Outdoor Emporium. We are located at 1701 4th Avenue South in Seattle. Come on in for expert advice from our friendly and knowledgeable staff. See you out on the water.